exciting news and cool things going on here. And we have a pre-con this week for the Functional Aging Institute, FAI. This is the 8th, 9th summit that they've had. We're super excited. Dr. Evan and I, my bald brother from another mother, my bald brother right here. He is in Chicago and I'm here in Sacramento, and we are collaborating to bring together one of our pre-cons. We've done a couple of these together. I love doing these events with him. He's fantastic. This year we wanted to add a little surprise to it, a surprise that would hopefully kind of bring a little more camaraderie to the situation. So just an hour and a half ago, I drove my little self down to the airport, and look who came for a visit. My man, he's here. He's alive, baby. He's alive. I gotta tilt this down a little bit. The Giants, all Giants around here. He is alive. He's here with us, and I'm very excited for like the next 6 days.
6 days,
we're
right?
Gonna be here hanging out, and we're gonna be working out and recording and presenting. So we're pumped. We are happy, number one, to have the opportunity to present to so many folks. Crazy 18 months, we were talking about it on our way from the airport here, and thinking about where we were March 2020 to where we are now, to have the chance to finally be back together again, to get hands-on equipment, to be able to demo together, coach together, teach together, record together.
That's right.
We've been thinking about this for a long time, and it's been like top secret. Right? We can't let anybody know. So now cat's out of the bag. We got him here, and of course, without a little drama, they had to like bring in a new engine to put on the airplane because it fell off. He's like, they're taking a new engine on the plane. We're going to be a half hour behind schedule, so he misses his flight in Vegas, but ultimately gets here.
It's all good.
Yeah, thank goodness they got here. Yeah, and I'm so pumped to have you here. Yeah.
I'm pumped to be here. We've talked about this. We're going to do the live training solution back in October, then in January, and then we're like, we weren't sure where things were going, so like finally, let's just do this live, and luckily at the same time things started opening up, and so it's a great opportunity for us to get together live and really just share some great information with you guys watching at my personal page, Dr. Evan Osar and Fitness Education Seminars, and those of you at Training the Older Adult.
That's right.
So, give me one key thing that you're going to talk about during our pre-con. For our pre-con this Thursday, what's one thing that you're going to discuss?
Power, baby.
Power.
We were talking about power, baby.
That's
all about the power. We're going to talk about power. We're very excited to talk about. Evan and I, we do a great job working together because we could bring in one piece of whatever each of us have our area of expertise with. And if you look at the other side, of like, what corrective will go with this? What resistance piece will go with this? Yeah. We're always on the same page. It's cool how it works this way. Yeah. So without really even knowing what the other one is kind of putting together and brought in here, as we're comparing notes, we're like, this is awesome. Like, it's exactly what we want. But knowing that power is such a big issue for the aging population, basically starts with sarcopenia. We start to lose muscle mass to a point where you lose function, like your daily ability to sit, stand, reach, row, press, twist, squat, all of this is either decreased or lost. So we really want to make an effort to increase the strength to do that, the stability to do that, the mobility to go with it. And once that foundation is built, then we can make it a little more dynamic. Now we're talking about fall prevention, minimizing our risk there, getting people to be a little more athletic, a little more dynamic as they age. And maybe you start swinging the golf club again. Maybe you pick up pickleball or handball or racquetball, and you get back to some glory days. So that's really what we're going to be bringing together here with this is how can we build our foundation of strength? We've been talking about resistance training, those foundations for a long time. This is going to be a little bit of that next step, that little next level for us. We're really looking to bring in some dynamic, powerful movements for our clients. How to make sure their stability is on track, right? And included in that is let's get out of the sagittal plane and let's start to move some rotation. So tell me a little bit about some rotation, where we're going to be going with here.
Well, I'm glad you asked. Because I've been posting a lot of rotation exercises on Instagram. And one of the things we get taught as health and fitness professionals is don't have your older clients rotate. And so many clients are told, don't rotate. My question to them always becomes, then how do you walk, right? Because walking is rotation, or should be rotation. What we see in our older clients is they stop rotating when they walk, they start moving more this to the frontal plane. That's going to increase the likelihood of falling, because now you're moving your center of mass so far over that your likelihood of falling increases. So if we can get them more ability to rotate, and we do that through our principles, right? If we help them better align. If you think about a bicycle tire, the best way to think about rotation is thinking about a bicycle tire on an axle, right? If the tire, the rim, the alignment of the tire is off, doesn't rotate so well, right? It's a wobbly ride, right? If the axle is bent on the tire, it doesn't work so well. The third component is control. If you're not controlling, if the lug nuts on the tire are loose, then the tire can fall off, and then the rotation goes away as well. So similar in our older clients, their alignment isn't so great, their control isn't so great, and then their breathing isn't great. What breathing does to rotation, and it also feeds into power, is it allows you to suspend the cylinder, so that way then you can rotate on that axle, right? The axis of rotation, which should be somewhere around the spine. And I was on the plane today, obviously, to get here, and I was reading a study that looked at, they're talking about the atrophy and decreased strength of the diaphragm over time in the older population.
Nice.
And at the end of the study, the author concluded, he's like, it's not enough just to build the endurance of the diaphragm. You have to develop the strength. I'm like, oh, that's what my boy does. My boy develops strength, and now we're going to be able to take these concepts of alignment, breathing, control, develop the platform, the stabilization, the foundation for all the higher level patterns that you'll teach, the power movements that will help somebody golf better. And I remember you sharing a story of like when you were visiting your father in the hospital not too long ago, and the guy that you saw in the waiting room, he had tripped, and he kept he kept trying to catch himself, and he just accelerated the fall, and he ended up breaking his arm, I believe it was.
Broke his shoulder, dislocated, broke his shoulder, compound fracture of the finger. It was awful to see what and it was a little 1/4 inch lip that keeps the water running by the driveway.
Yep.
It wasn't even a curb, and he caught that, boom, 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 down he went. So just like that.
Yeah. So one of the things we want to do with our clients is give them a better strategy for using their body, for moving faster. Power is about what? Time, right? And move faster.
Moving that weight over distance as quick as you can.
As quick as you can. And doing it. And I think that one of the problems we have in our industry is the progressions of power. People just like, oh, go throw some stuff or go do some jumps.
Yeah.
You know, and they're not set up, or our older clients are not set up for success. So one of the things we want to do with our clients is really create that strategy that will help them successfully get from where they are today, have a progression for the clients that are more fragile, and then also have a progression to get them more functional and up to those higher levels.
We need those tweener exercises, the ones that, you've got your steps 1, 2, and 3, but 3 is pretty far up there. So where's my 1.5? Where's my 2.5? Some of those tweeners we can put in there. You guys want a little sneak peek? You want to see a sneak peek? Let's do a little sneak peek. I'm going to take a little bit here. We're going to talk about a lot of this. Sarcopenia is my thing. I really want to make sure everybody's well caught up on this. So we're going to dive into that a bit. We're going to talk about some blueprinting. Here's my 18 exercises. Get a quick little snip of this, what we're going to go through. And here they are. Okay, we're going to go through all kinds of different sandball exercises. We're going to highlight a lot of these and talk about our ability to create momentum and traject that energy into an implement. Then we'll also kind of go through these different pivot point activities and showcase how we can work with leverage, with our mechanics, our leverage of our body under the levers of some different lifting pieces we can get here, and work some more dynamic components from that. We'll get into a little bit of kettlebell. Your clients can swing kettlebells. It'll just take a little bit, but we can do that. So we're going to take some action into that. And the swing is not always done in just one right between the knee fashion. There's all kinds of different swings and casting actions that we're going to go through. Okay, some snatches, bottom to top as quick as you can in one action. We're going to get into those, different angles of attack, and those clients that can't go overhead, we're going to give some alternatives for them to still work the same pulling actions, the trajectory, the idea of I'm going to deliver all this momentum into something, but can't quite let go of it just yet. And then we're also going to talk about extension and some dynamic movements from the hip And we're going to talk about the tank, but basically it's a sled that you were able to engage and push on and get these extensions at the hip and these engagements of basically allowing a athletic walker action. Give me some support and let me work outside my center of mass. Let me get dynamic, 80 years old, and I haven't moved like this in 2 or 3 decades. Let me get into some of this stuff. Different angles, different mobilities. We're going to share and teach all of these different lifts for you guys. Oh, loudly. We're going to go through that and give you some good opportunities to see, and that's just my stuff, let alone all that stuff that he's going to be bringing in. 4 hours of content. Head over to FAI, click on the summit, and this will take you right through all the information about us, what we're going to be delivering. The schedule is on here, how to register. $69. $69 for 4 hours of content. That's a pretty good deal. So $12.50 a CEU, that's pretty good. So you guys, there's your sign up right there. And there's 2 good-looking bald brothers right there. You guys click in, you'll know exactly how to find us, how to get that content. We are recording, so if you're not able to join us live or if you're not able to stay on for the whole thing, you will get the recording access to that, plus all of our PDFs, all of our content will be delivering you hard copy and digital. Hope you guys join us. We're really looking forward to it. Dr. Ev, super happy to have you here, man. This is going to be so fun. I'm so excited.
This is going to be awesome.
This is going to be great. We've been waiting a long time.
And Mary's going to put the link below this video if you're watching on my Facebook page, so you can just click on that link. $69, and I don't know if you did. I didn't tell you about this, but I put a guarantee out there. You have
I saw the guarantee. I endorse the guarantee.
How many years are you in this industry?
21.
21. I've been in it 23 years. So we've got 44 years. 44 years. We've got 44 years of experience. And we specialize in training older adults. Yeah, we work with some other clients of other ages, but what we do and what we do best, what we put our flag in the ground about is training older adults.
Absolutely.
And safe and effective strategies for addressing the most common issues, like you said, sarcopenia, falls, rotation, and getting clients better functional goals, or get to their functional goals. Absolutely. With better joint health. So you have our guarantee. If you go through these 4 hours and you're like, hey, that was garbage, I didn't like it, we'll give you your money back. No questions asked. We want to make sure that you get the best information that we have, and you're able to go and apply this information and plug it right into the programs that you're already using with success.
Neither one of us have any issues talking. So we're going to be on for a while. Even we go Q&A an extra hour, half hour, 3 hours, whatever it is. Maybe not 3 hours, but we'll do some Q&A with everybody afterwards. Like, we're here to educate and give the opportunities. You guys have, I got a client who say that stuff for the end with us, but we're happy to go through that, troubleshoot with you, give you some information back, and give you different alternatives. How we can do this. I don't have that piece of equipment. I don't have that. We got you, right?
That's right.
Yeah, we are your coaches, not just for this 4 hours, but beyond, and helping you implement all this information. So, yeah, we got you guys. We got you covered.
And we forgot about the bonus session tomorrow.
Bonus session tomorrow night. How did we forget about that? So a little bit of trivia, a little bit of education, a little bit of socializing, a little bit of, no, maybe not that, a little bit of drinking, but a little bit of hanging out, maybe a little seltzer, a little bit of beer, and never heard anybody.
There you go.
A little bit of hanging out, just a little pre-con, a little information we want to share and engage, and just hang out and have a little social environment with everybody. So the cutoff for that is like 3 o'clock tomorrow. So maybe noon tomorrow. We gotta get we gotta get all the info and all your emails and all that from FAI. So if you guys are interested, make sure you're in, let's say, noon tomorrow. If you're past noon tomorrow, you won't be able to get on the free stuff. You'll have a free hour with us. Okay, where we get to pop on. We'll be live right here in the bunker, hanging out with you guys, chatting, shooting the breeze, Q&A. We'll go through all that good stuff, and we'll get you prepped and ready for the pre-con Thursday. Then conference starts Friday. Both of our sessions Saturday morning. Dr. Ev is up first, 8:30 Pacific, which is
10:30 Central.
10:30 Central, yep, thank you. And then I come up at 10:30 Pacific, 12:30 Central, and we'll be rolling from there. Great lineup, great speakers, great organization. We can't wait, and we want to see you guys there. $69 Thursday. Get signed up before noon on Wednesday to get the free session tomorrow night. It's going to be awesome.
Thanks, guys. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you, everybody.
If you have any questions, put them next to the Facebook post here, and we'll answer your questions as well. Jump on the live session tomorrow, because we'll be there just chatting, answering your questions, getting you prepped for Thursday, so we can just hit the ground running and get right into the information. So we look forward to seeing you. We'll see you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.